On Global Television News Express, Tinubu seeks reps approval for external loan pension bond. In business, federal government clears 200,000 passport backlogs, pays 28 billion naira debt. On the foreign scene, Israel kills 81 in Gaza as different messages emerge on truce talks. And in sports, CAF announces March venues for WAFCON 2024. Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to News Express on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Priscilla Obasi. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and Star Times channel 276. You can also download the Global Television Nigerian mobile app for Android and iOS devices to keep track of our broadcasts. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has written to the House of Representatives requesting legislative approval for a new external borrowing plan amounting to over $21.5 billion, alongside the domestic bond insurance of 757.9 billion naira to settle outstanding pension liabilities. In a detailed communication to the Green Chamber, President Tinubu highlighted the strategic significance of the 2025-2026 borrowing plan, noting that it spans key sectors of the economy. Tinubu stated that the total facility sought under the external borrowing plan includes over $21 billion, over 2 billion euro, and 15 billion Japanese yen, in addition to a grant of 65 million euro. President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed his commitment to protecting the rights, dream, and future of every Nigerian child. Tinubu made the pledge in a message to mark the 2025 National Children's Day. The message also said this year's theme, Stand Up, Speak Up, Building a Bullying-Free Generation, could not have been more timely as it speaks directly to the culture the country is building. Minister of Women Affairs, Iman Sulaiman Ibrahim, has urged Nigerian children to be more resilient and confident in themselves in order to combat bullying. She made the call at a press briefing in commemoration of the 2025 National Children's Day organized in Abuja. The event, held at the ministry's headquarters, focused on advancing child protection and gender equality across Nigeria. Our correspondent, Godwin Sunday, reports.
It was a moment of reflection and renewed commitment to child protection as the Ministry of Women Affairs teamed up with Save the Children International for a special event in Abuja to mark the 2025 Children's Day. The event highlighted ongoing efforts to promote the rights of children and women across the country. While speaking, the Minister of Women Affairs, Honorable Imam Sulaiman, emphasized the need to amplify the voices of vulnerable children and ensure that no child is left behind.
When it comes to addressing issues of bullying that is more likely in conflict-affected areas, I can assure you that the first concrete step we've taken is the advocacy, which is the campaign. The see something, say something, we'll do something. We'll be working alongside your Commission for Women and Children in the state, and we'll also be working with other CSO to ensure that we amplify our voices and we address targeted issues. So safeguarding children, whether in conflict areas or in stable environments, is a key priority in achieving the renewed agenda for children in Nigeria.
While appreciating the minister, the representative of Save the Children International emphasized that the ministry's position is a step towards building a safer and more inclusive society.
Every child deserves to grow, learn and thrive in a safe and supportive environment that is free from bullying, from violence, from discrimination and fear. So really addressing bullying is critical to addressing children's rights in general, because if we want children to enjoy their rights to education, to protection, to express their opinions freely, then bullying needs to be addressed, whether it's at home or in the schools. So thank you to the Ministry for
As Nigerian marks Children's Day, the message is clear: protecting children is not an option, it is a national responsibility. Godwin Sunday, reporting for Global Television News.
Meanwhile, the Speaker of Bauchi State House of Assembly, Dr. Abubakar Suleiman, has urged government, non-profit organizations, and human rights activists to intensify efforts in combating child abuse and trafficking across the state. He emphasized the critical role all stakeholders must play in protecting the rights and welfare of children, appealing to parents and guardians to provide love, care, and support to their children. Following the decision of the Federal Capital Territory Administration (FCTA) to seal the National Secretariat of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) over its inability to pay requisite fees regarding ground rent for 28 years, the People's Democratic Party has accused the federal government of brazen abuse of power. Leaders of the PDP stated that they were ready to be arrested should government continue to harass the party over the ground rent. Meanwhile, the party and other alleged defaulters got a reprieve last night following President Bola Tinubu's intervention with a 14-day grace for them to put their documents to order. Borno State Governor Babangana Zulum has reaffirmed his commitment to preventing Boko Haram and ISWAP insurgents from seizing control of any local government area in the state. Zulum made the vow while addressing journalists after a closed-door meeting with President Bola Tinubu at the presidential villa in Abuja. The meeting comes just days after terrorists launched an attack on Marte, a town in northern Borno, raising fresh concerns about the state's security. Zamfara state government says it is committed